Welcome back. It's your host, Mr. Gray. I just want to thank you for tuning in once again. And what we are here to talk about today is Spider-Man and sneakers. Jordan 1s and sneakers and Spider-Man and multiverses and Spider-Verses. It's just a multitude of things. I think we'll first start with the Spider-Man part, but then we will talk about sneakers as we usually do. Because Spider-Man today and sneakers kind of blend in together. So just here recently, a Spider-Man trailer for the new Spider-Man has dropped, and basically it's Spider-Man No Way Home. So if I don't know how many of you are into Marvel, I am very into Marvel. I remember that. Okay, the order I'm going as far as home are going in Spider-Man. There was Spider-Man Homecoming, and then dropped in the middle of that was the cartoon or the animated version of Spider-Man with Miles Morales. There was the Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse, but then after that there was Spider-Man Far From Home, and now dropping in December or in Christmas sometime, basically Christmas, December, whatever that time frame, is Spider-Man No Way Home. So we will talk about sneakers, I promise, but let's talk about a few things. One, in the first scene of this movie, of the trailer at least, you can see that Spider-Man, or the person who plays Spider-Man, is sitting on a rooftop and he's talking to Zendaya.
Some suggest that Parker's powers include
And he is wearing a pair of Jordans, which I would say look like the second pair of Shadows, the Jordan 1 Shadows, but you kind of can see like what looks like a tinge of orange on the kind of the, I don't know if it's the inside of the collar, but either way, there does look like some different colorations in that. I'm really not sure if it's a current Jordan that has already released or if it's a new Jordan that will release when the movie comes out. Either way, it's a Jordan 1 he's wearing, and if it's new, which I hope it is, hopefully it will release as these did for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Anyway, give a quick cap of what the trailer is about. So, in this movie, Mysterio, or I don't know if he did it in the last movie or he did it before this movie. Either way, Mysterio told, I guess, the world who Spider-Man who truly is. He gave his name, and so basically he does not like that because it's turning his world upside down. And so he goes to Doctor Strange and asks, "Is there a way you can make the world forget that my identity, what my true identity is?" Well, in the process of Doctor Strange creating a spell to do that, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, whatever, he kind of interrupts saying, "Well, I don't want everybody to forget." And he says a lot of stuff like my aunt and my best friend and my girlfriend. But either way, in the process of that, Doctor Strange accidentally, I guess, or there's an accident that messes up the spell he was casting, and they end up messing with the multiverse in some form or way. Of course, those are the parts. The rest of that is parts you'll have to watch the movie to figure out what's going on. Either way, it looks like it's going to be a good movie, and I think there's going to be three. I think there's going to be several Spider-Mans in this movie. We will see. Either way, I don't want to hold you guys anymore. Sorry, I keep looking at the sneaker. We're going to do a review of this sneaker that first came out for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and get a detailed review and explanation on why this is the best Jordan 1 Chicago collab. Into the light box. All right, so into the light box as promised. So as I've said, the Jordan 1 Spider-Man Origins are the best Jordan 1 collab. And here's my reasons why. I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, "Oh, he's crazy." And yeah, maybe a little bit crazy. But let's just hear me out. So the ones I'm comparing it to, I only have one of them physically. I'm comparing it to the Jordan 1 trophy room back there and the Jordan 1 Off-White Chicago. So the Jordan 1 Off-White Chicago, most will say, is the greatest. And I'm gonna give my reasons why neither one of them beat the Spider-Man 1 Origins. So when I say, of course I'm saying the Jordan 1 Chicago collabs, everyone that has had that same colorway. And I'm trying to pick the best ones. I know there's several others that have slightly the same colorway and some almost the same colorway, but to me these would be the best ones that have released. So let's go first. Let's start first with the Jordan 1 Trophy Room ones that have that same Chicago ones, that Chicago silhouette, but why they can't fall as the best one. First, is it a great shoe? Absolutely, it is a great shoe, great colorway, beautiful in all ways, shapes, and forms. But the problems I have with it is its release. And then I'm apparently not the only one that has a problem with its release. Its release was crashed, marred, scarred, whatever you want to say, because of how Marcus Jordan released it. Even when you see, and I'm talking about major sneaker Instagram pages or major YouTube sneaker YouTube pages, when they do their top 10s, and I'm not talking about like just like people like me. I'm talking about the ones that actually have staff in offices. When they give their top 10 of the year, they're not putting the Jordan 1 Trophy Rooms in their top 10s. And it's not because it's not a great shoe. It's because the release was so horrible, because it wasn't really released to consumers. To call it a release is really a little bit over the top, because it really didn't have a release. It just kind of released to itself or to private owners. Either way, that alone is why that's not the greatest Jordan 1 Chicago collab of all time. Once again, great shoe, absolutely. Can it be number one of a Chicago 1 collabs? No. So that one's out. Moving along to the Jordan 1 Chicago Off-White, is the one I do not have. Now, why is that not number one? So most people will say it is because it's Virgil Abloh, and everything he touches turns into gold. Blah, 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 blah. I get it. So anyway, but as in terms of looking the most like a Chicago 1, the Spider-Man Origins fit the bill mainly. I mean, as far as colorway and where everything is. Secondly, the quality of the leather on this is, I'm gonna say it again, it's probably one of the best leathers on any Jordan that I've touched. I say I've touched. I know you may have seen some better, but look at that. Tell me which Jordan 1, even outside of Chicago's, has better tumbled leather than that. I'll wait. My comments are open. They're beautifully open. Feel free to drop a line and you tell me which Jordan 1 has better quality than that. Yes, there's other ones that have decent quality, but one, do they have it everywhere as this shoe does? I mean, I don't think so. So anyway, I'm going to go into this. I'm not giving these shoes value off what the resale market says. That's a horrible way to value a sneaker. Oh, the resale market says it's worth this. That's trash. Let's measure a shoe's level or its quality by its true quality, the materials, and then how close is it to the original. This is the closest to the original. This is as well as is pretty close to the original, but marred release. Technically wasn't even released, not to normal people. This shoot, I think I got this. I'm pretty sure I got this through Foot Locker, not even through the Sneakers app. So this was more of a shoe that was attainable. So I'm going out on a ledge here, and screw it. It's not even a ledge. It's just a huge building rooftop that I can roll around, go to sleep on, and still not fall off of, because this right here is the number one Jordan collab, Jordan 1 Chicago collab. So anyway, guys, I just want to thank you for hanging on this long if you made it to the end of this video. If you disagree, and I absolutely welcome that, because this is a free country and this is a free world as far as I'm concerned, please disagree in my comments and tell me why you think other Jordan 1 Chicago collabs are better, or any other Jordan 1 you think is better. I would love to know how you feel about that in my comments. Outside of that, please like this video, subscribe, and follow me. I would appreciate that, because I would appreciate that. Anyway, once again, thanks for tuning in. Mr. Gray out.